So how do I actually go about the planning of what I will be wearing the following days? I am actually using an app called Cladwell, and this is in no way a commercial for Cladwell. I am a paying customer, and I've been using the app for at least a year, and I've been really enjoying it. So it's this is the app. Please do let me know if you need more information about that. The app is very helpful in that way that I have pictures of everything that I have in my closet in the app, and in the app you can create capsules, for example seasonal capsules, that will then again help you create outfits that where you're actually using the clothes that you have in your seasonal capsule. But if you don't have the app, and I know that there are other app options on the market, I haven't tried them, so it's not a review of the app as such. If you don't have one, you can simply have a folder with pictures of your closet, and you can start with your seasonal closet. So let's say if you are in the northern hemisphere and it's now spring summer, just start with those clothes, or maybe just start with the clothes that you will be wearing the following week, or the clothes that you have worn during the past week. So just start with taking photos, because anyway, if you will need the photos of your clothes. If it's newer clothes, you may be lucky to find them online and simply save them to your own device. But if it's slightly older items, you may have to take a picture of them anyway. So what the app also helps you with is that it does have suggestions. I'll be honest, I rarely use the exact suggestion that is coming from the app. So I always adjust it in one way or another. And then I simply, I schedule a given outfit for a given day. And if I really like the outfit, typically once I've actually worn it, I would go ahead and save it to my favorites. But again, you can do that outside of the app. So you can maybe use a collage app to put together pictures of your clothes that you will be wearing. But other than that, so this is the more like digitized version of the planning. But what else I do? I actually have a system in my wardrobe to make sure, and again, this goes back to my wish of actually using everything that I have in my closet on a regular basis. So what I do is that, once I have worn something, so let's say, this cardigan, these pants, and the t-shirt, well, t-shirt would typically, have to be washed after one use, but the other items would be just, would go back to the wardrobe. So what I do is that once I'm ready wearing something, I put it at the end of, the section that is called pants, or the section called cardigans or sweaters. And then I always start, from the right. If I open my wardrobe and have a look at okay, what speaks to me, what would I like to be wearing this week, I always start from the right. And in that way, I always, take the items that have not been worn for some time. So another thing that I do is that I check my calendar. Now, this may sound a little bit nerdy, but I do check my calendar, for any more formal meetings, maybe meetings outside of the office. So I just simply make sure whether the outfit that I'm planning for a given day, let's say a Tuesday, that it actually fits with what I will be doing during that day. Yeah, and sometimes I have to adjust something, because maybe I've planned for something that is too casual for a customer meeting. So I may actually just swap in between the outfits. And I check the weather forecast, and if there's rain, I would make sure that the outfit that I plan for that given day, can actually be worn together with my rain clothes. So I bike everywhere, basically. I bike to work, I bike downtown. Whenever I can, I bike. But that means, of course, that you are exposed to the elements. And I mean, we are really talking about elements here. It's very windy. It often rains, so you have to have some kind of outerwear that is actually protecting you from the elements. And that is, no matter whether it's winter or high summer. And then again, going back to this idea of inviting creativity in this process, which I really, really like and I really recommend. This is, the time when I would take a look at Pinterest. I have created boards, so folders where I collect inspiration for a given season. Typically it would be seasonal boards. But I sometimes, I also need a board maybe for a special occasion. So I have those and I check them on a regular basis, and on a regular basis I would also just see what Pinterest is actually suggesting for me. And then I also go ahead and check my saves on Instagram to see, whether there is anything that I'm missing, in terms of how else I could style a white shirt, or how else I could style a black blazer. And I start with clothes just to finish off, the idea of what is actually happening in the closet. So I start off with the clothes, and once I'm done with that, I and maybe already during that process I already know, which belt would go with a given outfit, or which scarf would go with a given outfit. And then I finish it off with the shoes. I don't pay so much attention to the bags. I don't own very many bags. And really, it's just a matter of, choosing maybe a brighter color bag that goes well with the outfit, or a darker one. I have a little bit more shoes, but I wouldn't say I have an extreme number of shoes. But I do like to have, take those into consideration when I do the planning. So yes, this has been a couple of words about how I plan what I will be wearing and why I do this. I hope you find it helpful. Give me a thumb up if you do. Please also leave a comment. That would make me so happy.